You know what? I have to rant a little here about GameStop. It's really fucking stupid. It really is. First thing, these are all the cases that I've cleaned and washed practically. Probably I've only used 10 of them. And it will probably be a while before I use tons of these. Like, I have crap loads that have metal pieces. Crap loads of these with metal pieces that I could find immensely useful for games I have now. Because I haven't completely went through all my stuff and replaced all the bad cases that I've had over ages. But these could be useful now, and I'm sure they'll have uses in the future. I mean, one of the first ones I've gotten to throw in, where did I put that? Up here, it should be, yes. Was a Walking Design PS2 game that's 2 discs that I immediately found one of them useful for. Now, obviously, I'll clean that, but because at least I would think most people would clean these. But I must have literally found at least 1,000 of these fucking things in 3 months. 3 months, and we're not even counting the cover, the paperwork, and even physical games being thrown away. That's a lot of fucking plastic going to a landfill to rot and fucking do nothing. I mean, I understand not everyone is a collector and not everyone and their mom wants some spare cases, but there's people who would want these spare cases. You could actually, out of all the fucking cardboard box things you get, you could sell all these out and see if there's people in your area that actually would want the spare cases. And if there are, bam! There you go. They don't have to go into a fucking trash can. Because fucking either too lazy or they have stupid little policies. Because corporate would find it to be, oh, so horribly offensive. Because they're corporates. Ugh, I feel like I just went Jim Sterling now. But it's like, what the fuck? And then you got posters. Like, I know some of these have a lot of ads, like, like the Bloodborne one that got being shown right now says pre-order, but there's some really nice ones. And apparently some GameStops do actually give these to people if they ask for them, but that depends on the management and how nice they might be about it. But for the most part, they throw this shit away. I found so much of this shit. So much of it. Tons, load of it. In a fucking trash can. Now, this is just me, but I would probably sit them in the box, like in the front of the counter, like every person who comes in and purchases something, no matter how remote it is, be like, hey, go, pick a poster or something. If you see something like that, go ahead and take it. It's like, I mean, there's so many different benefits you get from it. You're getting better rep. You're not going to be treated as like some of these other GameStops, like some second fucking assholes and shit. They'd be like, hey, you want our credit card and our magazine, pro membership, and pre-order Madden, and Black Ops, and Dark Souls, and just pre-order everything. It's like, shut up! Okay. But, seriously, it's like, I can't believe... And then, of course, there's a ridiculous amounts of cardboard. Seriously, the dumpster is like 90% fucking cardboard of boxes their games and shit come in. It's literally 90% fucking cardboard and they don't even recycle it. They just throw it all fucking away. Like you cheap fucking bastards. And I swear it's GameStop is the sole reason they got rid of booklets. Like, because Europe and Japan especially has books, really good books still. Europe's kind of getting skimped like us a little here and there, but they still get some nicer books than us. We, for the most part, are lucky to get a slip of fucking paper now, versus the old days where we had book. I swear, GameStop is the fucking reason they're doing that. I swear, because think about it, if you were in charge of EA, and you see like these dumpster diving videos, they're throwing away thousands of your fucking cases, because seriously, half of this shit, EA games, and fucking Gears of War, and Mass Effect, and every overhyped first-person shooter, like, this is the shit you're usually finding in the dumpsters. I mean, I find occasionally, where is it? This was a really nice find case-wise for me, being an RPG. But, I mean, you don't usually find a lot of the JRPG cases being thrown away in there. That's the stuff you usually find. And, if you're like one of these high-ups in EA and you're seeing thousands upon millions of your fucking booklets and shit you put out just going to the landfill, why would you bother making more? Why would you waste your money when because... I mean, let's face it, as much as many of us think GameStop's awful and shit, aside from maybe if we're lucky a decent worker, like I say, I'm lucky I have a decent manager that actually knows a lot of things and is willing to actually work, which is why they get some business. But if it was like the older days before she was the manager, because she used to be the manager of the one near my parents when I was living down there. But before her, it was just shit, awful garbage. Like, seriously. Didn't care about service or anything, just wanted to sell you fucking put yours and shit. Like, seriously. But anyway, we have to face it. GameStop is still the most popular places people drop off their games. And I really don't know why. I really don't know. Because some of the first actual game finds I found, I took back to them. Because I never gave GameStop anything ever before. And obviously, considering I got the shit for free, and I wanted to see if they would actually take it back, I literally got pennies. Pennies aside from the 3DS game, which I'm still shocked I found it. It was the Legos I think it was the Legos Movie 3DS game. And they gave like $2 for that. But the discs that I found were literally pennies. Pennies! Like fucking pennies! This is what I don't get about people who sell the fucking games back. GameStop gives you like fucking nothing. And let me throw it out there. If you do sell your games, I mean, I'm not judging you if you sell your games to GameStop. Don't get me wrong. I just don't get, like, unless it's like the first week the game came out, you don't like get a lot for it. Which is why DSP, of course, tries to be as fast as possible so you can sell back at GameStop. But I can tell you that as far as I know, GameStop doesn't give you money based off the context of the game, the contents of the game. So, you might as well keep your cases and everything if you actually some kind of collector or you need spare cases. Don't give it to them. Because the odds are they're going to end up in dumpster. Especially the Pokemon. You think they would keep, obviously they have to clear shelves to some extent and such. But you'd think they would keep the stuff that sells. But no. They have a completely different backwards way of doing it. What they want to do is anything that they can it's not that there's no strategy behind it, but it's still a jacket. No, pretty much any Pokemon game for the DS, its case is automatically thrown away. I find, like half these fucking DS cases on the shelf thing were most likely Pokemon. Seriously, I found so many fucking Pokemon cases. So many damn Pokemon cases. But why are they throwing them away? Because they sell, why? Yes, they do sell, and that's exactly why they get rid of the cases. They can save space, and it's basically guaranteed to be sold to somebody who wants it for their kids or themselves. And then, of course, you have this, which, I just showed you off, which is funny. They had the game for this behind the counter. They never put it in the, giant dump bin of everything else in yellow slips, but they threw the case away. For like a month, they've had this game behind the counter, not even out in any display. Like, you're so fucking stupid. Like, they don't even know how to manage a fucking store at all. They waste and waste and waste so much. And like I said, I found perfectly functioning games. Let's see. this. This. Let's see, what are some of the other ones? This. Where'd Homefront go? I found a copy of Homefront. These are some of the ones I kept. I have more. They're sitting with the other stuff. I have like a spot in the back of my kitchen that I keep all the stuff on in these little boxes that I got from Aldi's that have the front open, so they're kind of like little cheap shelves, you could say. But these are ones I kept. It was a naval game from Koei, a Medal of Honor game for the Wii, and then this compilation of arcade games that also has Miss Pac-Man on it, and it doesn't even advertise that. So that was 4 games on this. It needed buffed, but it works. Buffed for $1. It works. It's clean. It's simple. Like, why? Donate this shit. Like, I don't get it. I get that you're a greedy son of a fucking Scrooge. How could anyone be so stingy? So stingy. So stingy. How could anyone be so stingy? Though the stingiest company around. Like, seriously. Donate it, you greedy motherfuckers. Or give it away, or make a fucking contest. I don't understand. And this is weird. Okay, out of the 4 set of games I found, I also, like, with that Milano game I have, I found, like, some sports thing. I also wanted to try out Walmart's pre-owned thing. And I took a sports game and this Wii child kind of party game thing that's like soccer or beach volleyball and stuff. Now what's funny is I found the case for that game again, but it had no game. But that was one of the first games I found. Like from that giant, like the first video that I have that giant haul of cases that I found that Milano game and that with it. So why did you throw a functioning, there was nothing wrong with that disc. That disc was fine looking. Why did you throw that away? It was the whole case. It's manual and shit. You threw that away. But then you threw like the case away again, but this time you kept the case. And it's the same GameStop. It's not like it was from the GameStop up here, which I always said I'd not go to it. I don't go to it. Like, it doesn't make sense. It makes no fucking sense. And then you got the recent posters and shit I found were Far Cry 4 again, more GTA 5 standy shit, postal shit, cube shit. It's the same shit. The only big difference with any of it is the postal pieces, not the fold out boxes, things like that Lord of the Fallen's down there, which I don't think you can see. It's a little hard to see now. But there's a lot of the Fallen's fold-out thing here I got here. Not that. Just the kind of posters. They're a little smaller than that one now. And on the top and bottom, they have like Joy to the World, Happy Holidays shit on them. That's the only big difference with the Far Cry 4 and the GTA 5 thing. But the cubes, the standee, that's exactly the same. I found 4 GTA 5 standees, and only one of them was different. The one that was different had a woman displayed on both sides. The other 3 had the fucking, the kind of comic panel thing with different artworks in it. Why do you get more of this shit when you could have just kept the ones you fucking had? Like, I don't get it. Those fold-out things, I have bazillions of those of GTA 5. They keep getting more. And then, like, I found guidebooks. I'm pretty sure I did a video. I'm not sure if that one's went public yet. But I found 3. I found 3 GTA guidebooks. And they were all marked to a penny, and they were in the dumpster. The same GameStop has 2 more for $24, and they weren't there for like a month, and now they do. So you got more guidebooks, and I looked really thoroughly at the ones I had, and then the next week I thoroughly looked at the one they had in the store. I didn't see anything different. Nothing. I didn't see anything different about them. If there was, I didn't see it. I tried to look if there was anything maybe new about the first person of the new console versions. Maybe that was it. But I didn't see anything. Why didn't you just keep the ones you already had? You threw 3 of them away and you got 2 new ones? I don't... Okay. But my point is to illustrate how wasteful this is. How fucking wasteful. They could be giving this to the needy. Give it to the Goodwill to make money for the needy. Give it to something. Give it to someone. Why? And then, of course, they don't want people doing dumpster diving, but when they're doing shit like this, why do you think you got people dumpster diving you, you fucking imbeciles? Like, if you don't want people to dumpster dive, do some of the shit I just suggest. Give it away to paying customers. Do contests. Just give it to the fucking Goodwill. I don't understand, aside that you're such a fucking cheap, greedy motherfuckers. Seriously, you just give pennies for half the shit anyone brings you. Pennies. Fucking pennies. Fuck. I don't get how they so fucking wasteful. Like, if they recycled the cardboard, fuck, that would be a huge, immense increase. And then, of course, these cases are supposed to be recyclable. I mean, half of them have recycling shit on them. I just... You think they would even maybe, like, do some kind of thing with the like, Sony and Nintendo and shit, be like, hey, you want, like, 3 million cases back really cheap, and then, they could repurpose them, or melt them down, or I don't know. I just don't get it. I don't get it. I mean, some people who dumpster dive could view this as, hey, you're bitching about the free shit I get in the dumpster. Well, yeah, we're getting free shit from the dumpster. And I've given some things away. Like, I've actually found some random gloves. For some fucking reason, some gloves. 3 pairs of gloves in the fucking dumpster. Got them washed at my parents' house and gave them to the Goodwill. Or I gave them my parents to either give to the Goodwill, or their church was also collecting clothes for poor people and that. So I just told them, whatever you prefer. But it's... I just don't get it. And then you have cases like that PS2 game, and like those where I found like 3 or 4 Xbox original games. Like, there were people who like bring that shit to the store, and they'll be told they don't accept them. They, for some reason, they'll just okay, and they leave them there. And the GameStop employees just have really no choice but to throw them away according to the standards of what they do with everything. It's like, you can't even just fucking drop it off at a Goodwill box or something. Like, seriously. I know not every area is going to have them everywhere, but there's shitloads of fucking Goodwill boxes everywhere around where I am. Hypocrisy and stupidity drive me insane. I just don't get it. Like I said, some people can view I'm just bitching about, things. I'm getting stuff that, normally, there's people who do this shit and, they'll be selling these DS cases on eBay and shit, be like, get 100 DS cases for your collection, replacement cases and shit. There's people who do that. And I'm not saying they're wrong in doing that. I mean, I've been making a little. I've been, selling a lot of the postal ad things. Not a lot. I've probably got about, $15 from stuff like that, and I get a pretty good deal, I sell them for almost like $1 each, so it's not like I'm making rolling to do. The worst thing I was trying, like, not worst, but I mean, like, the most expensive thing I was trying was asking, like, $20 for that GTA 5 standee I got, and I haven't had any luck. Originally, I did have somebody who was interested in it, but it was, a friend's friend. And every time I was asking, it just got more and more vague. They're busy, they're out of town, and it's like, why don't you just buy it for him then? It's like, it's not that close of a friend, so it's like, but And that there was even a big steal. You can look those GTA 5 standees up on eBay. People were selling those for $50 plus fucking dollars on eBay. They got nothing at a fucking dumpster. Like, my goodness. And I'm not trying to say you're greedy or anything, don't get me wrong though. I'm just saying, I'm certainly not overcharging. Like, some people are fucking charging like $5 for a lot of these postal shit on eBay. So, I certainly feel like I'm just giving a very simplistic deal here. But my point is, there's so many good things they could be doing. Fuck, if I went and got a random used game, and I saw they offered like, hey, pick a poster out of the box, and I saw Bloodborne, so cute and shit. I'd be like, fuck, I'm buying that game, get that. And you know what's even sadder? I've actually purchased games based off shit I found in the damn dumpsters. Let's see some of the shit. Let's see, I bought that. Let's see, what else? Let's see. I bought that. I also bought, if I can find it, over here. Let's see, I bought this and this and this. I think that's everything I bought that I found. And these I just found the cases for, because I'm a big collector. So especially with like The World Ends With You. Okay, this is like $20. When I see just the cartridge for the game and it's like $20, I'm like, fuck that. You don't even have everything. Well, I found perfect condition, case, booklet, all the stuff, the artwork. So I bought. Normally I would, but I have everything now. And these were cheap. These were originally labeled as new. And this ain't its original case. Actually, technically, none of these are the original cases. They got changed into new cases that I cleaned. But these had, on their original cases, stickers that said they were new. And see, GameStop has a system with their gutted copies. If they never, ever sell, they'll eventually downgrade them to cheap, pre-owned stuff. So, technically, I had gutted new games for, I don't remember, it was like $2 or something, but I got those. Got that cheap as shit. Got that cheap. And then, like I said, I got this, which sells for a pretty penny on Amazon. That sadly, it doesn't have its original manual, but yeah. And I bought these because I found the cases and shit in their fucking trash. So they're even getting more business for me. Hell, it's like, hey, this thing I've been interested in for a long time. I just never saw it for a decent price because it's kind of a weird puzzle thing. And it's like, so they've actually been making additional money for me from just simply like, hey, look, because if they have the case, then there's a high chance that they have a copy of that, obviously, unless there was something wrong with it or something. But I don't know. It's just, I just don't know. There's so many things I think they could do better. Give this shit good homes, recycle it, fucking just give it away to people who like. But no, they just throw it all away, and then they get pissy that somebody's dumpster diving us. Why would someone ever do that? It's not like they have millions of loose games that could use cases for, or looking to get stuff that we don't want for some random reason. And it's like, I don't get what dictates them to throw away games. That is so confusing to me. I mean, obviously, if it's broken or something, yes, I get that. Obviously, that you're going to throw away if you feel there's no chance of salvaging it. But I don't get why they throw some perfectly fine working games and then they'll decide to keep some. Like, I got a copy of Fable 2. I found one copy of Fable 2 at their dumpster. But I keep finding cases for them. So why did you throw that one away? There's nothing wrong with the disc. There's no scratches or anything on it. So, unless it's some kind of magically defective CD or something, I mean, I haven't had a problem with any of the ones I've kept, so there's nothing wrong with that Fable 2 disc, so I don't understand. Why did you throw that one away and then you keeping them again? Like, do you have like some minimum inventory amount that you have to keep, and if you go over that, you have to throw something away? So it's like eeny meeny miny. Okay, you lose. You go to the trash. Like I don't understand. It's like they'll keep some stuff, but then throw one away and then keep more of it. Like with the GTA 5 guides. Like they threw three of them away and then they got two new ones. I just don't get it. I just don't get it. I don't. So much wasted money, landfill space, and fucking this time's off. I just don't. Anyway, probably done ranting and screaming and shit. If you have a comment or anything, leave a comment down below and let me know what you think if you have any other ideas you'd like to throw on now. So anyway, I'll see you all next time.